Hi guys, good afternoon. So how are you doing? Come with me guys as I show you how to clear your Australian Medical Council exam on the first attempt. Come on guys, let's go. So guys, I'm going to tell you 4 good materials that I use to prepare for my AMC 1, that's Australian Medical Council exam step 1, that made me to clear my Australian Medical Council exam. Number 1 is Australian Medical Council exam handbook, AMC MCQ handbook 1. That is the first book I actually studied for my Australian Medical Council exam. I noticed that this book is very good. The thing I noticed about this exam is that the topics in medicine would not change. So if you can go through all the handbook very well, understand the concept, not just to memorize the records, understand the concept of each question, and then check out the topics and the clinical conditions on RSCGP, it is very easy for you to clear AMC. The second book I used is Kaplan. I used Kaplan series, the USMLE Kaplan series. I used the Kaplan Psychiatry, Obs and Gynae, Pediatrics, the Internal Medicine. Those were the ones I used. These 4 Kaplan series were very effective for me to clear my exam. So the next book that was I found it very, very relevant is the 100 Cases by Conrad Fisher. It will help you in your ethics. Trust me, guys. Then I used Amides question bank. I used Amides question bank for my exam. So I went step by step until I finished my studies. Most importantly, a very good guideline that you use for the exam is RSCGP guideline. That was what I used. I noticed something about AMC. A lot of people will make you to go and read and read and read. I noticed sometimes you study a lot and you still fail the exam. Because a lot of people will be like, oh, read this, I read this, I read this. I also went for this study group. I went for that study group. I didn't find all those things relevant to me because when I wrote my exam, I gathered information from different people that have written and failed. I tried to understand why they failed and what is the most appropriate way to pass your Australian Medical Council exam. After I did my research, these materials that I have mentioned were very effective for me. Now, for your psychiatry, I also used U-Word psychiatry, just the question bank only. When I finished my Kaplan psychiatry, I studied the U-Word psychiatry, the question and answer. It actually cleared my concept and made me to understand. So now, guys, mistake that you should never make if you want to pass your Australian license exam. I'm going to talk about it in my next video. But meanwhile, these materials that I have mentioned are very effective. If you do not believe me, guys, give it a try and then come back and thank me later. But while studying, you have to study it like 2 to 3 times. Make sure you understand all the theoretical concepts of the study and then practice it for your AMC. Then come back and thank me later. Thank you so much. I'm going to make another video to tell you the mistake that you should never make when preparing for your Australian Medical Council exam.